Tech Lyceum, a podcast from Birlasoft.
Hello, this is Tech Lyceum. I'm Neerja, and on this episode, we are tackling the conversation surrounding digital product engineering in manufacturing. Now, luckily for me, I am not tackling this alone. In fact, I'm not tackling it at all. We have the experts for that. First up, David Bartlett joins us, who is currently the global head of the digital engineering business unit at Birlasoft. Perfect for today's theme, right? Now, David has nearly 3 decades of experience in product lifecycle management and application lifecycle management practices, and he successfully led numerous client engagements, driving accelerated business outcomes by strengthening the core business functions with IT enablers. Sounds fantastic. On this panel today, we also have Yogesh Trivedi, who happens to be a seasoned sales professional based in Michigan, USA, and is currently the manufacturing VBU sub-vertical head at Birlasoft. Now, it helps our cause a great deal that he's got 22 years of experience, that's right, and has performed various roles such as product sales, business development, account management, P&L management across manufacturing, life sciences, CPG, and retail industries. He's also closely worked with C-suite and the senior management of several Fortune 50 companies in areas pertaining to digital engineering, digital product development, AI, ML, big data, transformational deals, you name it, he's done it. We really brought the big hitters on the show today, I must say. David, Yogesh, welcome to Tech Lyceum.
Thank you for having us today, Neerja.
Thanks for having me as well, Neerja.
Absolutely. Yogesh, let's start with you, and let's start with this question. With the future of product development predicted to be agile, collaborative, and integrated, right? How do you think manufacturers can unlock the true power of digital engineering?
Thank you for the question. Well, if you see that digital engineering and manufacturing are going ahead together and becoming the industry standard for how companies design and manufacture products, customer expectations have changed in the last decade and a half. For a company to continue leading, this involves making disruptive changes to traditional engineering and manufacturing methods that have existed for decades by utilizing technologies such as digital twins, robotics, AR, VR, cloud, data, AI, etc. Last year, I was meeting a CIO of a top US headquartered industrial components manufacturing company. He discussed about the challenges he's facing keeping up with the business, such as IT is less agile and unable to keep up with the business, the product development unit, they are unable to keep up with, and the market tasks, they are unable to keep up with.
Right.
We discussed about the factors influencing and how can digital engineering be leveraged to solve those challenges. We found that some of the elements to unlock the power of digital engineering were there in the system already, but we systematically drew an architecture and a roadmap on how can these elements be brought together. Well, in my conversation with different other clients, what I've seen that usually digital engineering gets confused with some loosely integrated or disintegrated technologies, but it should be looked holistically. It also gets confused with digital transformation, but it's not.
Right.
Digital engineering, I would say, is a reimagination of how to meet customer demands and expectations, and it's creating new levels of productivity, growth, and sustainability. Further, I would say that it's a proper amalgamation of ERP, MES, PLM, CRM, data analytics, and AI-based solution design, agile development. Data analytics also comprises leveraging power of cloud, IoT to arrive at a product which is of good quality, manufactured at a lesser cost. Some manufacturers I've seen have leveraged digital engineering to enable personalization at lesser cost. And I mean, as you know, personalization is where the industry is getting towards.
Right.
The true power of digital engineering can be realized when it's integrated with digital manufacturing, thereby ensuring real-time data visibility for all stakeholders for timely business decisions, outcomes such as improved efficiency, reduced time to market, and reduced production costs.
Right. I mean, it really is all about adapting to the changing customer expectations. On that note, David, let me come to you with this question. The growing adoption of Industry 4.0 practices within manufacturing has led to an exponential increase in the amount of product and customer data that's available out there, right? So how can manufacturers leverage this data in the product lifecycle to become fully customer-centric?
So thanks for that question. I'll start by setting the stage in that PLM manages the complete journey of a product from its initial ideation, design, sourcing, testing, production, distribution, point of sale, service, and disposal. So the data that's collected across the product's lifecycle in PLM creates a proactive, high-margin, customized, and tailored offerings based on those insights. Manufacturers can then leverage this data, and they can collaborate closely with suppliers and customers to develop unique product variations and services. For that matter, PLM software on the cloud establishes and monitors a digital thread, which provides a fully digital representation of the product.
Right.
This digital thread managed in PLM is used across all functions, enabling connected manufacturing and service, product performance feedback and traceability, and thirdly, automated simulation, artifact creation, and collaboration. So having access to this information from anywhere, at any time, bidirectionally in the cloud, tightly links once disparate business processes, breaks the barriers of data silos, and eliminates the complexity of gathering data across the product value chain. So by pulling on this digital thread within PLM, engineering teams can better understand the impact of design changes and manage requirements, design, implementation, and verification. This product data that's within PLM is also vital for accurately managing regulatory and material compliance requirements, reporting development status, and responding quickly to product recalls and quality issues proactively, thereby helping in cost reduction and offering additional environmental benefits and aiding in sustainability. The results for one of our customers in industrial manufacturing was faster innovation, better decision-making, improved time to market, reduced cost, and enhanced product quality, enabling a better customer experience. I'd also like to mention one more thing, that in addition to PLM, there's also Service Lifecycle Management, SLM software, which collects data from assets in the field and their maintenance histories, thereby helping engineers to create better designs, continual product upgrades, and releases for their customers.
Right, that's exciting. And on that note, Yogesh, let me ask you this. What should be the strategy manufacturers should follow to develop a truly integrated and agile digital product development ecosystem?
Yeah, that's a good question, Nirja. So look, agile development for new products allows companies to develop products in a manner that responds effectively to change, risk, and uncertainty. This involves self-organizing teams that create faster prototypes in collaboration with each other and with customers. I would answer this question both from software and a hardware perspective. From a software perspective, for each business function, manufacturers should define product teams. Each product team should own end-to-end the product, functionalities of that product, which would serve the business and end clients. Product teams should be trained on agile and DevSecOps concepts. Product teams typically, if you see, have the roles of product manager, product owner, scrum master, the team itself who run development in sprints. DevSecOps concepts or CI/CD are to be followed. Relevant tools, should be deployed. Continuous sprints gives the business the benefits to see the product more often and help them respond effectively, thus lowering the development costs and bringing a better product to the market. Now let's see how these principles could be utilized on the hardware side. Agile, as we discussed, is co-creation and co-development. Manufacturers need to first assess its current capability in digital product engineering and developmental tools such as CAD, CAM, PLM, and answer questions to themselves that whether they have the right product data visibility across the entire value chain. Do they have a proper data management framework in place? Is there a closed loop manufacturing process in place? Does the organization has tools and technologies for design collaboration, 3D printing, for product development and material innovation, or digital thread for requirement traceability, etc.? Once the manufacturer studies the gaps, then they should work towards building the right tools and capabilities in an agile and integrated way. You have to upskill your engineers on these tools and the agile methodologies to offer customers fully integrated, comprehensive solutions. Let me share with you about one of our clients who is a US headquartered topmost tier 1 automotive company. This company had been collecting data on automobile health, driving patterns, etc. They wanted to use all these telematics data and build a product around this data, which can give their end clients a better service in terms of predicting failures or suggesting service centers in case of failures and such other features. They adopted agile product development methodology heavily to get the telematics app quicker to market and continuously developing it, thus giving clients a better service and a better customer satisfaction. Birlasoft was engaged here with the client in helping them strategize and doing the actual development.
That's great to have that kind of collaborative partnership with the customer and ultimately achieve those results, right? So that's great to hear. One final question for you, David. With sustainable product design and increasing regulatory material compliance being the need of the hour, how can manufacturers build a sustainable future with their engineering practices in place?
That's a great question. So first, I think it's important to note that approximately 80% of product environmental impacts are estimated to result from design decisions. Therefore, sustainability should be at the core of every product design for the environment, starting with material decisions all the way through the end-of-life disposal and recycling. The designer's decisions have a significant impact across the entire supply chain. So for manufacturers to drive sustainability, designers need to be able to see that impact as they make those decisions and have access to the information they need to make informed decisions for the environment and the business. Managing and integrating material data with the product lifecycle is critical to developing complex and innovative products. In fact, Birlasoft has a solution for managing environmental material compliance within product lifecycle management on the cloud. Our solution allows manufacturers to track material compliance against regulations such as restriction of hazardous substances, RoHS, REACH, conflict minerals, and WEEE. In addition, the solution helps identify non-sustainable materials that can be replaced with green alternatives. Birlasoft's solution enables you to meet the global and regional regulations and codes designed to protect the environment. We use automated and managed data collection, reporting, and management of material compliance data within PLM to help reduce the use of hazardous substances in your products. This reduces the risk of non-compliance with regulatory directives and satisfies consumer demand for transparency, growing your business with innovative, earth-friendly products.
Nice. Design for the environment. That's the way to do it. Thank you, David, and thank you, Yogesh, for all the information and insight you've given us today. You truly did bring a lot of nuance and understanding to the topic of digital product engineering. So thank you for taking the time out.
Thank you, Nirja. It was great to be here today.
Yeah, thank you, Nirja. It was a pleasure to be here today.
This is Tech Lyceum, a podcast from Birlasoft.
What a wonderful conversation that was. And I think the key takeaway is that digital product engineering is not just a new buzzword in the industry. No. If the ultimate goal is to deliver a successful and commercially viable product against all odds, then you need a product engineering mindset, right? And this includes all aspects from software, IT solutions, hardware and technical components to design, development and deployment of these products. Let's wrap up with this thought. Digital product engineering is a proper amalgamation of ERP, MES, PLM, CRM, data analytics, AI-based solution design, and agile-based development. I'm sure there were a lot of takeaways from this episode. We'll be back with more on Tech Lyceum. Until then, bye-bye.
You were listening to Tech Lyceum, a podcast from Birlasoft.